Oh wait, I gotta give you a gift.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta give you a gift. This is. Don't look. This is something cute because you know my little saying.
Don't get my boots. They ain't snapped up yet.
You know my little saying on Twitter.
Yeah!
What did it say? Let me see.
Who man? I thought it was gonna be bye girl, fly girl.
Oh no.
But I'll take you. Bye girl, fly girl. Y'all need to make them. Those some money makers.
I know, right? I know. That's what my neighbor.
Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin with Makael. Makael is eating annihilator. Can I have one?
I just gave you one downstairs.
Bitch, you never gave me one. Don't play with me like that. Thank you, Makael.
I did give you one when you asked for one downstairs.
You did not give me one. I tried to
wait,
give him.
that was Toddy. Sorry.
I was trying to let him taste these new cookies that my job sells.
Oh yeah, I forgot to eat them.
Yeah,
but I needed something to drink because they were too dry.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up. So, you guys, you know, we were going to get on camera. When?
Yesterday.
Yesterday, but we were too tired. Because, you know.
Well, you weren't tired.
I lost my mind.
We just wanted to make sure we got everything in order.
Now, the big story 2 days ago was that Fantasia was taken to the hospital due to an overdose on pills. And she was taking aspirin and a sleep medicine, sleep aid. And we found out it happened late Monday night because she was stressed over the fact that the media has been talking about Fantasia being sued by not the other woman, the wife of the person she was having an affair with. But, you know, everyone is talking about it, so Fantasia could not deal with the pressure. So she was going to end her life. And that made me very upset when I heard that she wanted to end her life over the drama that's going on.
Can I just say something real
quick?
Sure. Now, technically, nobody has come out and said that she was going to kill herself. Even though, you know, common sense, 2 + 2 is 4. Nobody has technically come out and said it. Because, you know, there's some people out there that are saying, well, how did she expect to kill herself on whatever it was that she was taking? And then some people are saying, well, I don't know why people are jumping to the conclusion because, you know, her manager never said she tried to kill herself. Her manager said she was upset at the news that came out. But, you know, common sense. But I just want to make that clear because no one has officially said that she tried to kill herself. As of now. But, I mean, if you have common sense like the two of us, then you know what it was that she was trying to do.
And to me, it's like, I don't care what you're going through. Suicide, excuse me, I got it.
He's not used to talking and having stuff in his mouth.
I am, but not things this little. But suicide should not be a solution to any problem that you have in your life. Because any problem that you're going through is temporary. Suicide is permanent. Once you kill yourself, you can never come back. And if there's anyone out there contemplating suicide, please go to www.suicide.com or find a local doctor or a therapist and get help. Because suicide it's not worth taking your life over. Like anything that's going on is not worth it. This Fantasia, this stress, this little media thing that's going on, why would you want to kill yourself? I mean, to me, it's just, I just don't like it. It kind of upsets me.
I'm not going to, you know, me personally, I'm not going to down talk Fantasia because a lot of people have been doing that. Of course, I was upset with her on Monday, and I still am upset with her with the whole, you know, messing with that woman's husband thing. And, you know, he's the blame too, so it's not all, because a lot of people saying, why is everybody just blaming Fantasia? No, we're not just blaming Fantasia, at least we're not. We're blaming Fantasia and that guy. But it just so happens that nobody really knows who he is. We only know who Fantasia is, so, you know.
And everyone is saying Fantasia because Fantasia should know better. No. Considering, I mean, sometimes when you, not sometimes, but like when you're out there in that light, you already know right from wrong. But when you're out there doing something wrong, I mean, why do it? Like, why do it? But, you know, what I noticed is that, you know, when you compare Fantasia's situation to Alicia Keys' situation, no news source talked about Alicia Keys as much as they have said about Fantasia.
But you know why? Somebody, they had this expert on, well, he's not an expert, but he's an entertainment guy on Tom Joyner the other day. And they asked that question. They said, well, you know, Alicia Keys and Fantasia are basically in the same boat. They said, but you know, you didn't really hear too many people talk about Alicia Keys. And they said, wonder why? That's because Alicia Keys and Fantasia have something that's not in common. Alicia Keys has a publicist. Fantasia doesn't. The person who has been speaking for Fantasia is her manager. Someone who's not really equipped to handling that situation. That's why artists have managers and publicists. Publicists are the ones who handle situations like this. If you notice, Alicia Keys' publicist has been doing their job right, keeping her name out of the media when it comes to stuff. If you notice, when this story broke, you never saw Alicia Keys not one interview. Why? Because her publicist knew that if she did do an interview, stuff like this would come up. So they made it so Alicia Keys wouldn't do it. And I found that very interesting. I said, wow, well then you know what? Fantasia needs to get a good publicist like some of these other big stars. Because I mean, the only time you ever really heard Alicia Keys' story is when people like us were talking about it. Because in the mainstream, nobody was really talking about it. Which gets me, I think Matthew must be Beyonce's publicist and manager. I know this isn't about Beyonce, but if you notice, he's always got something to say. He does a better job than the publicist. But back to Fantasia and Alicia. Fantasia, girl, you need to stop letting your manager speak for you because your manager really wasn't doing a good job. He was saying all the wrong things in those statements that I was singing.
He promoted the album.
Yeah, and he promoted the album. You know, nobody really came out and said this is an unfortunate situation for all parties. You know, he was just basically saying, you know, well, you know, he didn't say anything to make us believe that she wasn't trying to commit suicide. He said everything that made us believe that she was trying to commit suicide. The only thing he didn't say was what exactly it was she took.
Did you hear the 911 tape?
Yeah, I heard the 911 tape.
Yeah,
I did, and it's sad. But you know, I like I said, I'm not going to diss Fantasia. I just feel bad that, you know, of all things, why would you want to do something like that to your daughter? You know, your daughter, because you know. There's so many times where you see people who do stuff like that, and then they have kids and they leave their kids without a parent. I mean, I'm sure your mom Fantasia would have done a great job of raising her, but you know, your daughter is you are basically what your daughter knows. You know, as far as mother and father, and I watched her show last season, and you could tell that her and her daughter had a really good relationship, and you could tell that her daughter loved her and she loved her daughter. I just thought that was selfish of her to do that. To her daughter. If anything, screw you, Fantasia. Think about your daughter. How selfish that would be for you to take your life away from your child. I just didn't like that.
I don't think Fantasia should release her album on the 24th. I think it should be pushed back. And I think she needs to get some help before she even tries to go back out on the road to promote an album. So, I don't know. I'm ready to move on to a new topic. I'm just really, like, upset. Like, I really love Fantasia, and to hear a story like this just kind of makes me sad and makes me upset. All right,
sorry,
it's gone, bitch.
Sorry.
So, what we want to talk about next?
Oh, let's talk about the man of the hour, Mr. Kanye West.
So, Kanye, well, go ahead. You do the setup. You do it.
Okay. So, we're going to start. Before I get into Kanye West's new song with Charlie Wilson and Beyonce, I want to talk about something that has been bothering me all day. So, Mr. Kanye West was in an interview. He did an interview. I don't know if it was the one that he did for Hot 97 yesterday or whatever interview it was, but he did an interview where he said basically he thinks that Nicki Minaj will be the second best rapper of all time, right behind Eminem. Now,
oh, God.
In case some of you guys didn't hear what I said, I'll say it again. Kanye West said that he thinks that Nicki Minaj will be the second best rapper of all time, right behind Eminem, who he says is the first best rapper of all time. Now, I kind of found that to be a hard pill to swallow. Because I said, first of all, how did you forget Biggie and Tupac and Jay-Z. But then I said, you know, Kanye, how did you forget yourself? Because, I mean, a lot of people think that you're a pretty dope rapper, too. So, you know, how did you forget yourself in that category? I'm trying to figure out what Kanye West is, what is he going for? Like, I don't understand. Do you agree with that? Because, you know, and
I don't even think that Eminem is the greatest rapper. He's just more like probably more mainstream.
Mm-hmm. That's what a lot of people were saying, and also some people, because I posted the question on Facebook, and you know my Facebook is that particular status is still going off. The last time I checked, I had over 45 comments on that status. But some people were saying that they think that what he meant by is as far as sales.
I don't think sales. He's talking about...
Yeah, I don't think sales either. I mean, common sense would tell you that he's not talking about sales. I mean, come on. I mean, I'm sure Nicki Minaj probably did a lot.
But Nicki, I just can't say, how can you say that she's the best, like number 2, when she is not spitting anything that's like thought-provoking.
Yeah.
She never said anything that makes me want to sit there and think,
damn,
about,
she really...
I mean, I know how many millions she made $1 million off a mixtape.
Yeah.
I know that she buy things without looking at the price tag.
And I know that she goes to Africa just to see the safari.
Yes, but
and she likes more cheese on her sandwiches. But I don't know anything thought-provoking about her.
And she's gonna play Freddie on Nightmare on Elm Street. I mean,
and she pushes a button that pushes her back in a chair. Oh, whoop, kid. Oh. You know, I can do that in my mom's car. I mean, hello. Can't we all do that?
Woo!
I mean, but don't get me wrong. I like that verse of the song.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, for you to say, if it's not sales that's Kanye is talking about, then it can't be, you know, overall.
You better go here, and I'm not playing with you.
I don't live here. Who is that?
Because if I open the door, it's gonna be trouble.
Yeah, I don't live here. But it can't, if it's not sales that he's talking about, it can't possibly be words or lyrics. Because like you said, what has she said that's been thought-provoking? I mean, clearly nothing she said has been thought-provoking because her fan base are people from 15 to 21.
You got the wrong age bracket.
Oh, wait, 10 to 21.
7 to
okay, 10 to 21. Come on. Oh, 10 to 21. Her fan base is from 10. All right, 7 to 21. 7 to 21. And I dare for y'all who are watching this video to say that's not true. Because I'm sure you who are saying that's not true is probably in that age range.
Maybe 25, because, you know, I'm starting to like Nicki a little
No.
But
Nicki Minaj is good on certain songs. Like, I love her on Hello, Good Morning. Mm-hmm. I love her on certain songs. But to say that you consider her the second best rapper of all times... If you're not talking about sales, Kanye, then what are you talking about? Because you can't be talking about lyrics. You can't possibly be talking about lyrics. Because what has she said that it make you go, that really made sense.
Yo.
You know, anybody can get on a damn track and say, I like more cheese on my sandwiches.
I don't know about that, Kanye. You gotta rethink.
Yeah, you gotta really
Salt
rethink
and pepper.
that. Queen Latifah.
Yes.
Jay-Z.
Yes.
You know.
Brandy. You know, so
brand new.
I tried it. Brand new.
Yeah, brand new. I just don't understand. I mean,
Mary J. Blige.
Kanye West is a dope rapper himself, so I wonder why he excluded. I mean, I guess he probably did.
He's better than Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, I mean, Kanye West. Even you say some things that get you say, okay, that he got me thinking. Yeah. But Nicki Minaj, no. No.
So Kanye did. He was so hype about a new song that it came out yesterday on Angie Martinez's show on Hot 97, and that was called, what the fuck is it? See Me Now. Now I stopped the song after 2.5 minutes because Charlie Wilson was getting on my nerve. I enjoyed Beyonce part, I enjoyed Kanye part, but it was getting a little irritating.
I'm upset because a lot of people were dissing Charlie Wilson, and I don't think he was that bad. I do wish that Beyonce would have had more parts. I wish she would have had more parts I wish that she would have taken some of the parts that Charlie Wilson had. But I don't think Charlie Wilson was that bad the way a lot of people were just going in on him.
I didn't know he was going in on him.
before I heard the song yesterday, people were just like, "What is he doing on it?" And I'm thinking like, when I heard it, I'm like, I'm scared to listen to it. But then I listened to it and I said, "Well, he's not really that bad."
The only thing is though, Charlie sounds the same on a lot of songs.
Yeah.
He's whining and crying about something. It sounds the same. I want to hear something.
Well, to be honest with you, I'm gonna be honest with you because you know that's just the type of fan that I am. Beyonce sounds the same too, but I think that the reason why she sounded the same is because it's not her song.
You think she sounded the same?
I just think that when I listened to her voice, she didn't give me, "Damn, B, your vocals got even stronger." She gave me Beyonce. Her vocals are always strong, but it didn't give me, "Damn, B, you really have been, you know, working on your vocals." I think she's saving that for her project. I mean, Kanye did say that she wrote her verse and recorded it, you know, at 5 o'clock in the morning. Yes, I mean, you know, she just did it all at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I don't know if it was because she was just waking up. But whatever the case may be, I didn't think that she really sounded any different. That doesn't mean that she didn't sound good, because of course she sounded good. I just don't think that she sounded any different from the Beyonce that I've heard, you know, 2009. So maybe when her new album come out, maybe that's what she was saving all that for her new album. But I like the song.
It's
cute. It's cute.
So next topic is, which we have not talked about, is the Prop 8 being overturned in California last week, and today they have put another hold on it until the 18th of August, which is next week, next Tuesday. But for me, y'all already know how I feel. I feel that if you are a gay couple and you want to get married, I feel you should be able to get married. We are just as American, just as a straight couple. And if I fall in love with someone and I want to marry them, I should be able to marry them. And I know there's a lot of people out there that feel, you know, well, gays are going to go to hell. Well, you know, if gays are going to go to hell, let me go to hell knowing that I marry someone who I love.
Oh, with this gays are going to go to hell stuff. Gays are going to go to Six Flags, but it still doesn't stop us from going, does it?
I feel, you know, gays shouldn't ride the bus. Gays shouldn't fly. Gays shouldn't do this. Gays shouldn't do that. I feel you should let us get married if we want to get married. Now, me, first of all, I already know I'm not trying to get married to nobody, because I don't think I could be marriage. Right now in my life, I don't feel like I'm marriage material. But if I ever get to that point, yes, let me get married. And what's going on in California? Once this gets passed in California, because it will get passed, this is going to be like the biggest thing, because maybe all the other states will follow suit. Because if I'm paying taxes out my check, you know, I should be able to do that. A government should not be able to tell me who I can and can't marry.
Yeah, but then that's going to be a big problem, because you know, there are.
Who is it?
Me.
Oh God! Nobody asked me for all of that.
You know, this is the second video where she's appeared.
Yeah, I think she likes to be on camera.
She does. A lot of people that's going to be a problem, because you know a lot of churches. There are churches that are adamant on not marrying gay couples.
Yeah.
They do have churches out there that are specifically for gay people, but not a lot of gay people go to gay churches. You know, a lot of gay people go to churches where everybody goes. And some gay people feel as though if they want to get married, they should be able to get married in the church that they want to. But you know, some pastors who are not agreeing with gay marriage are not going to marry a gay couple.
Yeah. But it's gonna be a lot of.
Would you marry a gay couple in your church?
Yeah, because I don't have nothing to do with it.
But what if you preached at a church where half of the congregation didn't agree with gay marriage?
Well, then we would do something privately.
I don't know.
Who am I to, you know what I mean, to do something like that? I would never do that.
You know, but you know, people. You know,
and you know what? My thing is, people. Okay, if you want to protest, go ahead and protest. But what I don't like is when you're being violent, you're being rude, you're being crude. Like, why do all that? If you oppose gay marriage, then bitch, you oppose gay marriage. You don't have to be, what's the word I'm looking for? It's something like real hateful with your message, because God would not want you to be hateful.
They do that with everything that they protest. They are rude and crude when they protest Obama. They're rude and crude when they protest George Bush. that rude and crude when they protest
Skorpion
the Skorpion show. You know, I mean, come on, look how many videos we done had made about us, talking about us. I mean, people just are like that when they don't agree with something. I don't agree with them being violent, but at the same time, if you're gonna protest, then go ahead and protest. I mean, who are we to tell you you can't protest? So I can't see the cover.
Sean.
Oh, is that the one where Meek Mills is in there? Cause he's in one of those.
The old one.
Oh.
Is Sean really out of jail?
I think he is. Yeah.
Belize.
Yeah. Cause 50 Cent, he was doing an interview and 50 Cent called in and was acting like a jerk. But anyway, speaking of gay marriage, you know, a lot of people wanted us to talk about, and I don't know why, but they wanted us to talk about the pictures of Queen Latifah and her girlfriend on that yacht.
Let me tell you something. Queen Latifah, let me just be real. We all know Queen Latifah is a lesbian, okay? She does not have to come out her mouth and say that she is a lesbian if she don't want to.
Oh, wait a minute!
What?
Now you know! Because I can...
What you just say? 1 + 2 = what?
But no.
What?
No. I said 2 + 2 is 4.
Okay, but no matter what, it's still...
No. But time out.
Go ahead.
Because I will ask them to find that video where you and I had an argument where I said Queen Latifah doesn't have to say anything. You said, oh, she should because she could be helping people come out of the closet. And I said, well, you know, why should she be made the poster child? Why can't Queen Latifah live her life? If she doesn't want to come out the closet, she doesn't have to. And you argued me down. No, she should.
Yeah, I did.
But now it's a different tone.
Hey,
what made you change your mind?
Because she's living her life. And if she feels that she don't have to discuss it, then let her go ahead.
I just think...
And we all know. I mean,
well, yeah, that's the reason why I didn't want to talk about it. And people kept asking me, please talk about it. And I'm thinking, like, why talk about something that we've already known? Like, come on, we've already known that she was...
Now, there's some other stuff that I question about it, I would want to know. But now, it's like, it's to the point where Queen Latifah... Right now, it's to the... Yeah, it's like, buy girl, fly girl.
I think Queen Latifah has so much respect in Hollywood. And when
she comes out,
because you notice nobody really talked about it. Nobody really
ain't gonna stop her from getting no movie roles.
No.
It's not gonna stop her.
Because she's a good actress, so her movies are still gonna do good, like they've been doing in the past. Mm-hmm. Nobody really cares that these pictures were taken. It's like, so what? She's gay. So what? Next, moving up.
Yeah, but to all the couples out there that want to get married, or the gay couples that's watching you want to get married, I say go ahead and get married. Go ahead. Don't let them stop you. Go ahead and get married.
I say go ahead and get married. Just don't invite me to the wedding because I wouldn't know what to wear.
Makael, would you?
I don't want to get married to anybody. Makael does not want to be married to anybody.
But you be saying put a ring on it and all of that. You don't want nobody to put a ring on it?
I say put a ring on it because that's the name of that is what she says in her video. She says, wait a minute. She says put a ring on it too. Look at Cat Stacks, a whole mess. She says put a ring on it too, but isn't she already married? Yeah. So I mean, isn't that like kind of contradicting yourself? Why would you tell somebody? Why would you tell somebody to put a ring on it when you already have a ring on it? I mean, hello.
She probably singing to that ex. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Oh. I'm married. And you're in trouble.
Well, whatever. I want to ask you a question. Now, this story has been dominating the news for like the past 2 days.
Oh, I hope
that flight attendant.
Yeah!
because girlfriend went off. Girlfriend, I know it's a man, but
girlfriend
went off.
I'll be feeling sorry for flight attendants because, my God, I just know how many of the attitudes you got to deal with.
Yeah, but, well, then you should come to my job and see the attitudes that I have to deal with when I answer that damn phone. But see, I can't get on nobody's PA system and curse somebody out and then grab a bear and then slide down an emergency chute, you know.
You know, he's being looked at as a hero, and a lot of people are upset that, you know,
I want you
he's
to
being looked at as a hero. This is what I think about it. Sometimes we all have our boiling points. And you want to say what you want to say, and once you say what you want to say, the end result is basically you're going to be fired. So, to me, he said the hell he wanted to say. He knew he was going to be fired, so he took away the beer, pulled down the chute and went on about his way.
Do you think he did the right thing?
He did not do the right thing. He did it unprofessionally, but he did what millions of people want to do. And I've always wondered, like, how do flight attendants deal with such negative behavior? Like, when passengers are, you know, rude to them, like, how do they deal with it? Like, he could have fought the person. He could have hit them.
It was a woman. It was a woman that was.
I thought it was a man.
Yeah, I know. They said on the news that it was a woman that was getting rowdy.
Like, it's just like I don't.
Regardless what it was.
I feel bad that he probably could have put people's lives in danger with that emergency chute. But the story is just so funny, and he kind of like just became a new celebrity overnight just by doing that.
He did, and this is how I feel about it. Now, I've flown a couple times already this year, and I've flown before a few years ago. I've never been on a plane where anybody was rude to the flight attendant. And I've never been on a plane where the flight attendant was rude to the passengers. Every flight that I've taken, knock on wood, has been friendly. Everybody's been friendly. So I've always heard stories about passengers being verbally abusive to flight attendants. But, you know, I always felt as though that's kind of, it's not right, but then again, we all have come to those points at all of our jobs, not just flight attendants, where people that we are serving are rude to us. You know, I answer the phone at my job all day, and about 5 times out of 10, there's going to be somebody on that damn phone that got a little nasty attitude. And you know what my boss told them to do? Because my boss, you know, I've gotten in trouble a few times at my job for getting smart with people. And I was even suspended about 2 years ago because, you know, I really told this woman off. And I got suspended. But my boss told me, what she told me to do, she said, because I know that you have, you know, I know that you can get nasty back. And I said, you damn right I can. Because I done got nasty with you before. But I don't tolerate disrespect. That I don't tolerate is disrespect. If you're going to want me to respect you, you got to respect me. So, my boss said, if somebody's getting nasty with you, in the middle while they're talking, getting nasty, you tell them, please hold, and put them on hold. And then you let them calm down. And then you pick back up the phone and say, now, how can I help you? But, you know, some people hang up when you put them on hold because they don't like being put on hold. But, of course, when you put them on hold, they got a whole new attitude once you pick that phone back up. You know? But me, I got a smart mouth. Now, let's try this again. Where are you calling from? Because, you know me, I always got to put my 2 cents in there. I don't like to be talked to any kind of way because I ain't no child. My mother wouldn't talk to me like that. What make you think I'm going to let you talk to me like that? But anyway, the guy was wrong. I don't understand why he's being looked at as a hero. Because nothing he did was heroic. He opened that emergency chute. Why he did that, I don't know. Why he grabbed the bottle of beer, I don't know.
It's just so fucking funny.
And why he ran across the runway and to his car and drove home, I don't know. But what I do think is really interesting is that he's getting all this attention, but yet he doesn't want the attention. If you notice, he's really like, he just is about his, like, he hasn't really said anything, and he's just like, he's not really for it. But I feel bad that it had to happen that way. I just feel bad because everybody, including his ex-wife, which I thought was really nice. His ex-wife had called into one of those shows and said that he's a nice guy, and I feel bad because he's been such a great flight attendant for all these years. He said his dad was a pilot or something like that. Yeah. And I just feel bad that he's had this job for so many years, for over 20 years, and now he's fired. And they were saying that they don't even think that any any airlines would probably hire him back because of the fact that what he's done.
But he did, yeah. He could put a lot of lives in jeopardy.
And another thing that I feel bad for is now that they're saying that, you know, the FBI is going to get involved because of the fact, you know, with airports and stuff, everybody is sensitive after 9/11. And I just feel all this had to come to this, you know. I feel bad for him, but I just don't really see why people are calling him a hero. Like,
only reason why they call him a hero because he did what a lot of people want to do, and that's curse out someone at their job.
And he did it on the PA system. He grabbed that microphone and cursed somebody out.
The person that called me a motherfucker, fuck you, such and such and such and such.
But you know what? That woman should be ashamed of herself. And she probably was looking stupid when he was cursing her ass out.
It's just some people are just rude, period. Now, you know what though? What I don't like, what makes me want to go off sometimes, is when I wait on customers and they fucking put the money on the counter, slide it to me, but hold their hand out for me to give them the change. Now that's one thing I don't fucking like. Don't see me with my fucking hand out and you gonna put the money on the counter with my hand out.
Well, then you just return the favor. And when you see them with their hand out, no, what you mean you don't feel like it? When you see them with their hand out, you go just like this. Have a nice day. Next, how can I help you?
See, two wrongs don't make a right.
No, 2 wrongs don't make a right. But you know what? There is.
But somebody gonna catch it when I blow up.
Should not be tolerated.
Somebody gonna catch it when I blow up on that register.
Ignorance should not be tolerated.
Your money.
Ignorance
some people just slide their car. Now they slide their car on the table. Oh, it's gonna be fine. Like only had one person credit card declined the whole time I've been here. But I'm just saying though.
I don't like
their card on the table.
I don't like ignorance like that. Don't do that to me because whenever I do stuff, I always make sure I put the money in the person's hand, and if a piece of change drops, I always, make sure initiate. I'm always the one who tries to grab the change for them. Don't slide no money on the counter and think I'm supposed to pick it. How do you think you are? Don't do that. Don't do that.
What you was about to say before I said that?
Oh, I was gonna say. Speaking of airports, did you hear about the woman who got kicked off the plane because she this happened like a few weeks ago. She thought that she smelled alcohol on one of the pilot's breath.
Oh, I heard.
And so she went to go report it. The people from the airport came, took the pilot off the plane. They talked to him. I guess they gave him a breath,
breathalyzer.
He passed.
Ooh, that is a nice.
That's a nice.
You gotta show that picture. I've never seen that picture before.
Yeah, that is a nice picture. He passed the breathalyzer. They went back to the woman, told her that the pilot passed or whatnot. They claimed that she was still a little they claimed that she was agitated. Then they took her off and told her,
fly on another flight.
Yeah, gave her another flight to fly on. Now, a lot of people, including the women, were upset. A lot of people felt as though they shouldn't have taken her off that flight. And some people say, well, they should have. Some people said the reason why they shouldn't have taken her off is because she did what us passengers are told to do. If you feel as though something's not right on the plane or something's not right with one of the crew members, then you report it. And some people feel as though, why is it that she was penalized for doing what she was told to do? And you see what I'm saying? Like,
did she still want to fly?
Well, she wanted to be on that plane. She wanted to be on that plane. But they took her off and gave her a ticket for another flight. Now, some people said that the reason they did the right thing by taking her off the plane, because some people said that just imagine if she sat down and other passengers would have heard that chitter chatter about the pilot being, then that might have caused some type of panic on the plane. And so some people were saying they were removing her off the plane to avoid all that. But I think that you could be right on both ways, but I just feel bad that they had to take her off because I'm thinking like, it gives people in the future, when you see something like that, it makes you think, well, damn, if I report something, are they going to kick me off the plane too? Who's to say if this woman had a wedding or a funeral to go to? And now she's delayed because she did the right thing.
Well, I mean, I still think that she should have got on the next flight.
How would you have felt that happened to you? You wouldn't have taken it that easily, would you?
No, it's not that serious. Because, first of all, if I already feel some type of way...
Well, no, I don't necessarily think that's being nosy. Because, first of all, the pilots, when you get on the plane, a lot of them are greeting you at the door.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, she felt as though she smelled alcohol. And so she reported it. Because let's not forget, about 2 years ago, there were 2 pilots who got on the plane and were pissy drunk. And was in the air pissy drunk. Let's not forget about that. And
I never heard about it.
You didn't hear about that. They were both of them were pissy drunk. And then how about the 2 pilots last year on Northwest Airlines who fell asleep?
No, they weren't.
Well, they didn't fall asleep. They were on a computer and they missed the runway and landed, and they had to go back around. So I mean, I don't think what she did was wrong. She did what I don't want to be on a plane and I'm sitting there. Oh my God, I think I smell alcohol, but I'm afraid to say something. Because what if the pilot is drunk and then you fly off and then he crashes or something?
Well, ain't nothing you could do.
There's nothing
but
you
if
can
you
do.
feel uncomfortable that someone is drunk, then I don't think I'm going to be on that plane.
Yeah, but you're right. You shouldn't want to be on a plane. But at the same time, she did the right thing.
She delayed.
But listen to this. She did the right thing. She reported it, and they gave him a breathalyzer. So what was the point of them removing her off the plane?
Because she delayed other people. That's what the
Yeah, but she got delayed too. She got delayed too.
Fucking mouth.
But no. I think you're. So if you smell alcohol on the pilot's breath, you're not going to say something.
First of all, I'm not going to smell alcohol on the pilot's
That's not
because I'm not going to be up in their face.
No. She's not up in their face. When you get on some planes, because I'm sure you've gotten on some planes where you're getting on the plane, the pilots are standing right there greeting you at the door. So how is she up in his face? If he's saying hi and she thought she smelled alcohol, you don't have to be that close to somebody to smell alcohol, Amber.
No, but if you're smelling, let me tell you, alcohol is strong. If you smell alcohol, then you know it's alcohol.
But you're saying that she shouldn't have been up in his face, but you don't have to be up in his face to smell alcohol. You don't really have to be up in his face. I think that she did the right thing by recording it. I just don't think that they should have kicked her off the plane because it's like, how can you kick somebody off the plane for doing the right thing? Because if I report something, I wouldn't expect to be told, okay, he passed, he's not drunk, and then, oh, by the way, come with me because I'm about to put you on another flight. Because then I would say, well, why are you putting me on another flight? Why are you putting me on another flight? So I'm sure a lot of those passengers on those planes was probably happy that she did do that.
Well, you guys, what would you have done if you were in that situation? I want to thank you guys for watching the Skorpion Show. Please like this video. Oh yeah, that's the picture of Selena. Show them that. She looks real nice. I've never seen.
Look like J-Lo right there.
J-Lo was the perfect person to play her in that movie.
Oh, this is a painting.
That's a painting? No, that's a picture.
That looks like a painting. Look at her shirt. Yeah, that is a painting. Yup, it sure is.
That was decent.
It must be a what's her name? That's cute.
Wow, it looks just like her. Wow.
Well,
this is Life Magazine's Great Lives Remember. 55 stars, heroes, and icons America loved. Wow, I gotta get this.
I can name all these people on this thing too.
Go ahead, that's it.
Princess Diana, Michael Jackson, Audrey Hepburn, Farrah Fawcett, Grace Kelly, Elvis Presley, Patrick Swayze, President Reagan, Jackie Kennedy, Paul Newman.
Jackie what?
Who the other person? Who the other person right there?
John Lennon, Selena, Johnny Carson, Marlon Brando, the guy Kurt Cobain, Heath Ledger, Cary Grant, the woman from Saturday Night Live. Her name is going to come to me. She used to imitate Barbara Walters. Gilligan from Gilligan's Island. I can't think what his name is. Well, I don't know who this is. Richard Pryor, Greta Garbo, John F. Kennedy Jr., and Selena. Her name's going to come to me.
Thank you guys.
All I know is that she was on Saturday Night Live, but him, I don't know who he is.